Hello everybody, I'm Thomas. Welcome back to the 11th video of this series in which I'll be playing Fantastic Factories, a game designed by Joseph Chen and Justin Faulkner with art by Joseph Chen. In this video, in this penultimate episode, I will be playing the SDC Global Corporation, which is another 3 complexity corporation. Its description reads, you may discard training cards for their activation effect and gain resources equal to their build cost. So for example, as long as I'm reading this correctly, if I were to discard this fitness center, I would gain 1 metal, and then I can use the activation effect of making a dice have a -1 value. So that's how that corporation works. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, I see the think tank in the market, and I do like the think tank, so I kind of want to grab it. I want to hold on to, well, yeah, I'm gonna grab the think tank. I'm probably not gonna be able to build it at the moment, but I think it will be worth it regardless. So let's see what my workers are up to. As long as I'm reading my corporation correctly, it says you may discard training cards. So I assume that means I can do multiple on my turn if I want to. So I'm gonna discard both of these. I'll get 2 metal and 1 energy. This one allows me to decrease a dice by 1, and then this lets me change it to be equal to any other value. So maybe I'll decrease this 2 to a 1 and then increase it to a 3. And then I gain, 2 metal and 1 energy. I guess I will use then both of the ones up here in research to draw 3 cards. I get fitness center, pharmacy, and more training cards. This is awesome. Ooh, and the pharmacy would be really nice to use. Okay. Well, I'm gonna discard the fitness center, but not for my corporation ability, because I want to build, or no, I'm getting myself a little mixed up. I want to discard the pharmacy so I can build the fettuccine factory. There we go. That's what I want to do. Because I need to start way to getting some points. And also I like the fettuccine factory because it also gets me vitamins, which I love me some vitamins. So I could place both of my 3s there. And on the very first turn, we're already starting to get some goods and some vitamins, and I get to roll an additional worker. So let's see what I get. I get a 4, which I'll probably just place in the mine to get myself a little bit more metal. Okay, not the most eventful first turn, but I actually feel like we get a pretty good setup. So let's see what the machine's gonna ruin now. Great. They're taking the top card, which is a training, and then they're going to wipe the contractors. Okay, and then since they rolled a 6 on the very first turn, they're already sabotaging my fettuccine factory. So awesome. As far as what they're scoring for, purple, they are. Blue, they are not. Yellow, they are. And red, they are not. So 2 points. Man, they had a pretty good first turn themselves. I'm going to grab the architecture firm just so whenever I want to build the think tank, I can do that without having to use my fitness center, because I'll probably want to use that with my corporation's ability. So let's see what dice I get, and which I will probably just use this 2 to start repairing the fettuccine factory. I will place this 3 and generate to generate myself 3 energy. And then I can discard the architecture firm to build the think tank, which costs 1 metal and 4 energy. I will then place this 3 also on generate to get myself 4 energy. And then I think I will use this 6 down here on the mine to get myself some metal. And then I can discard the obelisk to build the think tank, which costs 2 metal and 3 energy. Or what I say, the Enigma engine is what I built. I think I said think tank. And then, yeah, I could use it to do some stuff. I could either churn that 2 energy into metal. I don't think I want to do that. I guess, no, I don't want to use, I guess I'm not going to use it because I want to probably hire the foreman next turn. So I don't want to get rid of my power plant and the fitness center. Could generate 4 energy with, or a metal if I use my corporation. I guess that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So maybe I will use this card with the Enigma engine to generate 4 energy. All right, let's see what the machine's doing. Hopefully nothing as crazy as last turn. So they're grabbing card number 4, which is just adding to their production. Then, as far as what they're scoring for, purple they are not, blue they are, yellow they are not, red they are not, so 1 point. Strange crystal showed up. I do like the strange crystals, but I think hopefully they'll still be there next round because I'm going to wait. And I'm going to do kind of what I talked about before. I'm going to discard the power plant along with 2 energy to hire the foreman. Because look at this, right? With the foreman, at the start of my turn, instead of rolling, I can choose the values of my next 4 dice. So I don't even have to roll. I can make them whatever. And let's just make them all, let's go with all 6s, because then I can place them all immediately in the think tank, immediately gain 2 goods, and then I can pick them up and roll them again. So that works. The foreman plus think tank is a pretty good combo. And look at that, we did get some doubles, so that also means I can fire up the fettuccine factory. That will, of course, generate myself a good. I will get a vitamin, and then I can roll up 1 additional worker, and I got a 6. I think I will use a vitamin to change this 5 to a 6, or the 6s, and place them both in research to draw 3 cards. I get the dig site, assembly line, and the guard tower. I guess I'll use this one up here just to draw an extra card. I don't know. I feel like there's maybe something better I could be doing, but I think that's fine. I will get that card. I will use the Enigma engine to turn 2 energy into 2 metal. And then I will discard the assembly line to build the guard tower. So now that will cost me 2 metal and an energy, but now the guard tower, when I'm being sabotaged, has to be targeted before any other buildings. So hopefully no more crazy sabotaging should happen. And yeah, back to the machine. Please don't take the strange crystal. They took the strange crystal, of course. Of all the cards they could have taken. Maybe another one will pop up. That's City Park, of course. As far as what they're scoring for, purple, they are not. Blue, they are not. Yellow, they are. Red, they are. So 2 points. Not really a fan of any of the contractors or any of the buildings. So I'm going to use my 1 energy to refresh the contractors. Okay, not really a fan of any of those either. I guess I'll just grab something from the market. The oil well, I guess, isn't bad. The concrete plant could be pretty decent. Maybe I'll go with that. I don't really plan on building it because I already have the think tank and the fettuccine factory, but whatever. Let's see what my workers are gonna do and if I can maybe activate the think tank. Oh. Okay, yeah, no think tank this turn. I need to get some more vitamins, so I guess that's one thing I could do first. Man, it'd be nice if I had that strange crystal. I'm gonna be salty about that for the rest of the game. All right, I get my good, get another vitamin, and I can roll up an additional worker, which I get a 2, of course. So I'll probably just do something like put the 5 down here to get myself a medal. And then I will put both of the 2s up here to draw myself 3 cards. I get the gymnasium, obelisk, and laboratory. I'll save the gymnasium just so I can maybe use its effect as a temporary +1. That could be pretty nice. I will discard, I guess, the harbor. I don't really plan on building that, and I will use the Enigma engine to generate myself 4 energy. See what the machine's doing. I'm kind of worried now. This has been going pretty crazy for them. They're getting another card off the top, and then they're wiping the buildings. As far as what they're scoring for, purple, they are not. Blue, they are. Yellow, they are not. Red, they are not. So just 1 point. Okay, I'm going to spend an energy to refresh the contractors. Okay, I was debating between the Saboteur and the Specialist. I'm gonna go with the Saboteur, trying to be a bit more proactive about not letting them get as many points. So we'll see if that was the right move. I also draw 2 cards, so I get the Think Tank and the Black Market. Let's see what my workers are doing and if I can get the Think Tank activated or not. Not with that roll. Okay, so maybe I'll start out by discarding the Gymnasium to increase this 5 to a 6. Then I also get a medal for doing that. And then I will discard the dig site so I can build the concrete plant, which costs me 2 metal and 2 energy. And then I will place the 2 6s in the fettuccine factory to get that going. And that will, of course, generate me another good there. I get a vitamin. And then I will roll up an extra worker, which I get a 2. Okay. Okay, this works out because I could do something like this, right? 2 on generate generates me 2 energy, right? I'm not even gonna grab it because then I'm gonna immediately use the Enigma engine to change that 2 energy into 2 metal, which I will grab even though I'm immediately going to spend it because I'm gonna place both of these 2s in here. And I spend the 2 metal to activate the concrete plant, which generates me 2 goods. Back to the machine. Let's see what they're doing. They're grabbing a blue card. I mean, that was pretty much all that was out at the market, but luckily they are sabotaged, so they won't be scoring at least this turn for that. As far as what they are scoring for, purple, they are. Yellow, they are. Red, they are. So 3 points. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, I'm going to spend the obelisk to hire the specialist, which will allow me to gain an extra worker of any value. I'll roll up my workers, and then hopefully with that extra one, I should be able to activate the think tank maybe. Yes, I will, because I rolled 3 1s. So I can put those all in there along with my specialist dice. And that will go there to activate the think tank. I get myself 2 goods, and then I can re-roll all of the 1s. My 5 is still kind of just chilling off to the side, I guess. I rolled these, but I got another 3 1s. I'm fine with that, though. I can use the 2 5s in the fettuccine factory, and that will do the fettuccine stuff of generating me a good, a vitamin. I can roll up an extra worker, which I get a 6, and then I will use the 6 down in the mine to get myself a metal. I will use the 2 1s over here in the concrete plant and spend a metal to generate myself 2 goods. I'll spend the 1 up here to grab myself a card. I got myself a beacon, and then I will spend the black market to fire up the Enigma engine to get myself 4 energy. With that last round, I did trigger the end of the game, so there's only 1 more round left. So let's see what the machines kind of do. They are grabbing, of course, another blue card and adding another card to the market. Let's see what they're scoring for. As far as what they're scoring for, purple, they're not. Blue, they are. Yellow, they are. Red, they are. So 3 points. I'm going to refresh the market in the hopes to find another saboteur. Well, shoot, there's no saboteur. The mentor could be pretty handy. The other thing I could grab is the trade school, but I don't think that's going to be the most helpful for this last turn. So I guess I will hire the mentor, which will get myself 3 vitamins. Oh, there's a saboteur. Ah, man, this market just does not want to cooperate today. So let's grab my 4 dice. And I imagine with all these vitamins, I can get the think tank activated. Yeah, I got some 2s and 3s. So I will spend 2 vitamins to change those 3s to 2s. I'm not even going to flip them. I'll put them in the think tank, essentially activate that, and then roll them all again. Hopefully I can at least get the fettuccine factory and the concrete plant going. That would be pretty sweet. I got some 1s and 6s. This is kind of a weird roll. I think I can make this work though, right? Because I can use Enigma engine to change 2 energy for 2 metal. And then I will use the 2 3s in the fettuccine factory to generate myself another good over there, getting myself another vitamin, and then rolling up another worker, which I got a 3. That works even better now. I kind of forgot about the extra worker, so I can then spend 2 vitamins to change this 3 to a 1. Put both 1s here. I have to spend a metal, but then that will generate me another 2 goods. Guess I will place the 6 in research to see what card I get, and I get the fabricator, which doesn't really do me any good. See what the machine's doing on their final turn. Probably some more crazy stuff. They're getting another training card. Then as far as what they're scoring for, purple, they are not. Blue, they are. Yellow, they are not. And red, they are not. So just 1 point. All right, that was it for that game. Man, I was feeling confident towards the beginning, but then the machine really caught up. They have a lot of goods, so I'm not sure how this is gonna end, but let's go ahead and count up the totals, starting with stuff in my compound. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then adding on my goods, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23. Man, 23, I don't feel as high enough to beat this, but let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6. 26 to 23. It's another loss. So close by 3 points. I was, like I said, I felt really good at the start, and then they had a multiple like 3-point turns. That is just like, even I was trying to find a saboteur to slow down their production, but it was no good. So that is unfortunately a loss for the SDC Global Corporation. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. I'll be back next week attempting the final corporation. So subscribe if you want to catch that finale. And if you want to see some of my recent videos, click up there in the top right corner of the screen.